Hello YouTube, welcome back to Thinky Dailies, Season 2, Puzzle 45. Hot on the Trail, Slitherlink Path by JinHoo. It seems the rival borrowed a book on puzzle flowers. They didn't even leave a note. Our pal must play detective and work out where they've got to. Okay. Draw a path from a start point to an end point. Yes, the exit ensuring each number is surrounded by the indicated number of lines. Right. So, trying to think how to start on this one. Now obviously I can't go straight up here, because if I do, I've used up the one from this section, and then 3 going around this 3 is going to end up back down here again, which is not good. It could go across the bottom and round 3 like that, but then that would block off this 2 from using 2. Or rather, if I use 2, I'd end up down in the corner. So I don't think I can go that way either, and I think I have to start that way. This 3 has to end up, after going around 3, down there, or up here. It's going to have to come down that side of the 1. And then across the bottom. And it's either up or across at that point. If it goes across that point, it's going to get fun. Okay, let's see. Can I do... this 3 is to either go, 3 up the top, is to either go around that way or around that way. Either way, it takes in that line. Can't go up here. It can't go up there and out, because then there's 2 on the 1, so it has to come round that way and down. Means this 3 now can't come in at this corner, so it's going to have to go like that, and like that, and like that, and come from there, and extend down there. So I think it has to go like that. So that's going to have to come across there at some point. That, unfortunately, well, it looks good, is joining up too soon. Interesting. So stop drawing what looks like the obvious probably is going to work line. I could join this up to here by going up around there. And I could take this one up to here. This, we could come down like that to get that one, but then there's no way of getting a second line on here. And we can also do something like that. So one of these two that's going to have to go like that round the 3. You always have to go straight round the 3. And always have to go straight round the 3. It's the only way of completing the 3. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. So that means now I can't do that. So the only way of joining this up to the top is to go like that. And I'm going to have to join that in there. Doing 2 edges on the one was probably never a good idea. And that was a really messy solve. Okay, I think it was bad enough. I should look at the hints and see what things I should have done. Need to be able to find segments will definitely be part of the path to satisfy the rules locally and gradually assemble the entire path that way. It's also going to be very useful to pass cross marks wherever we can determine a certain segment can't be part of the solution. See if you can deduce any rules from a 1 and 3 appearing next to each other at the edge. I think I eventually did figure that out from the fact we have to go round the 3 in a loop, and that's going to take in one of the ones. The path always submits exactly one of the sides around a 3. In this 1 to 3 pattern, if side at the boundary of the grid were omitted, the path will end up using at least 2 sides of the 1, so we know the path must pass between the 3 and the grid boundary. On one end, this line segment will either continue between the 1 and 3 or between the 1 and the grid boundary. Either way, the 1 is satisfied and we add cross marks on the other 2 sides of the 1. Okay, remember that for next time. One of the line segments connects the start of the path at the top of the grid. Yeah. And the cross marks on the other 2 sides of that grid point, otherwise you'd create a brown shell crossing. These cross marks let you fully resolve the 3 and the 2s at the top of the grid. Yeah, I should have put an X in there, would have helped. Only 2 options for how the path can satisfy the 2 in the second row. Both of them prevent the path passing to the right of the 2 in the third row, which lets us resolve both of these 2s and also the 1 below. On the left side, only one way to orient 3, so the path doesn't get trapped in a dead end at the top. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Above the one in the center and above the one at the bottom, so it has to use both of those. Okay, as I say, that was extremely messy, so I apologize for not just going through it all systematically and logically, but sometimes that's how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow with the next one.